I hope it's live now, right?
1 second, ma'am. Check చేస్తా.
Yes, ma'am, it's live.
Hello everyone, Namaste and welcome to day 6 International Women's Day celebrations. And today we are going to be entered in a new topic and a new person in our group also. And here we are going to discuss about the new versions about the women. How many of you like the song Suno Suno Meri Awaaz? Abbu Mujhe Mili Panke, right? That is for the freedom. Freedom means freedom in any sense, maybe financial, right? Most of the women struggling in a financial freedom. So today we are going to explore how we can create ourselves in a new path. And we have the amazing our expert, our lady woman entrepreneur, and she is based from Bapatla, Andhra Pradesh, and she have the amazing leader from Montessori school she is running, and she is a young entrepreneur. I hope Nirja is Nirja Gopalam, and welcome to Madam Nirja ma'am. So over to you.
Namaste, ma'am. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste Nirja Gopalam. Please introduce a brief introduction about yourself. Now next we are moving to the questionnaire.
Yeah, actually, myself, Neeraja. I completed my diploma in sound engineering, actually, but not in this way. I worked before dubbing theaters. After marriage, I just shifted to Montessori education. Because of my son, I learned all these things. So at that time, I inspired about the Montessori education, how child will joyful in this methodology, work, learning and educating all these things. So I started like that. So behind the scene, back, my husband and my son is my moral support, everything. So my husband encouraged me to do this, running the school with me.
Okay, great. Nirja madam, please check your screen. It's moving only
Yeah,
for me. Other.
yeah.
Okay. So now we are going to what is the inspire you to pursue a career in Montessori education, madam? Just give me a brief.
So actually, pursuing Montessori education means, actually, my son was struggled at the age of 2.5, 3 years. At that time, I'm looking why my son is writing in that age 3 years at the age of my he's not ready to write all these things. So at that time, I just one of my uncle is a psychologist, so I went and I talked with my uncle. He suggested me to this Montessori education. He introduced me, and I purchased so many Montessori materials for my son, and I created a room and all these things. So I started like that. So in that basis, I liked this education and I implemented this education in my place.
Wow, man, it's a great. And next, what inspire you to start your own business? Because we anyway we know the courses we can apply to our children, right? But what is your inspiration behind to start your own school, own business as an entrepreneur?
Yeah, like actually, I just started working with children. Later on, one of my friends are asked after schooling classes like that. So at that time, I did some after schooling activities like that. So later on, my husband encouraged me to do put the school for you, and we can explore every child in this way. So child will joyful and enjoy the methodology of education. So this is one of the things.
Okay, this is one of the main reason to start the school.
Yeah,
And what is the difference in Montessori and other schools? May I know little bit?
yeah, definitely. So because Montessori is a traditional method and everything should be designed by the designed for the child. So Montessori is a name. It is not a education. Montessori it is a just method, but Maria Montessori is the name of the Montessori. So they started like this. They started this education for specially needed children. Later on, Maria Montessori designed for why not for normal children. So she designed like that for normal children also, and everything hands-on movements and everything hands-on activities. Our five senses will activate all the thing with these materials and all these things. And so Montessori is a prepared environment. Normal schools are not prepared environment. Okay. Why? Because everything is a shelf activities in Montessori. In other conventional schools, if you go, no shelves and all these things. There's just screens or any boards, everything will be there. So here is not like that. Every our five sense life skills, sensorial activities, language activities, arithmetic, and everything designed in a child child materials actually. So
Okay.
so for conventional schools, if you go with these conventional schools, um, everything they work on board and they're not at all think about the children. They have to all they always working on their curriculum and they have to finish up this curriculum, this syllabus by this month, this and like this. But in Montessori, not like that. We can work with the children, not for the parents here. Montessori method actually. So we always follow the child, not the parents here.
Great, great. And how do you balance work and your personal life? Because this is not a routine job, like for example, 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 job, and this is a business, right? So, how do you balance your work and personal life also?
So I'll set a time for everything, like morning up to 9. I'll set some time because for like for myself, cooking, yoga, meditation, all these things. For I'll put some timeline for me, and after that, I have to go by 9:30 school, and later on come by 6. If child I'll 5:30 to 6. After that, again I'll come with and again cooking, finish the all cooking things like that, and I'll sit myself and do uh, journaling. Everything you should write something about ourselves next projects, and I can discuss everything with my husband. All these things I will do like that. Like myself, it is not a typical I think. So mine is very easy job, like other than women.
Okay,
And I myself, everything should be Madhurila will also support me in every
good.
situation. That is very happy with in that way.
Okay. So, how do you handle challenges or setbacks in your business? Because every business, if we are starting any entrepreneur, any business, we have the challenges, right? And what is your support and how do you handle that challenges?
So actually, in every business, really, first 1 year I have only one child in my school. I just started with summer camp actually, but I have only one child actually. So I'm thinking how I'm doing some marketing and all these things, but marketing strategies are no, I'm not working with my school actually. What I am doing all these things, but suddenly, but I don't want to go with the conventional school type of method. But I want to be in this method only because already conventional schools are there for other children. But I want to work like this. Some at least I'll give some life to the some children, at least some life to the some joyful life to the some children. So I don't want to do like this. So some marketing strategies I really worked a lot actually. So later on, after 1 year, 10 children, after 15 children, like that. So we have to plan everything before going to be marketing strategies are very, very important for who are going to start new business. First, you have to write everything strategies that is important because I didn't do that the thing actually. Now I'm doing the same thing because we have to do flexes, promotional ads, everything. We have to write up one by one, whatever you come to our mind. Just you put it on your paper because you will forget all these things some other time. Or else you can record your audios whenever you'll get some ideas in the mobile. That is very good at that. Later on, sit and you can work on. I'm doing now like that. Just um, and in the different way because businesses are different ways, so we have to work on that way. I'm just work. Don't I'm like don't see more YouTube videos. That also very damaged ourselves. Just sit and close your eyes and just relax. Take a deep breath and listen your mind and your body. That is very important to you, every woman. I'm telling. So sit and calm down yourself and think about your business. Whatever it comes in your mind, you just write it and work on it. It's where and don't go for more suggestions and don't clumsy your mind. It's very important.
Means Nitisha ma'am is saying be present and go with the simple manner, right? If anybody
Yes.
want to start any entrepreneurship in any field, these are the important. Going to the marketing strategy and be yourself, work with yourself, right? And
Yeah, because if
next,
you listen so many ideas with so many people, so it's
hmm,
going to be
okay, that will
mess
cause
up our mind. Actually, mess up our mind. That is the biggest trouble. So at that time, we are not going to do anything. So
very
many.
very
Huh?
very good news. This is a very beautiful point for in every field.
Yeah. That's why I never listen and I never take any ideas with anyone. Just I'll discuss with only my husband. That's it. I listen only whatever I want. That's it. If he'll tell something also, if I'm not doing, I don't take that into my mind.
Means what you are saying, you can take the you can discuss with a right person and you can make a decision. You
Sure.
can't discuss with everyone, okay, who are not
Yeah.
eligible to start business. For example, someone is not doing any business, but you can't go and ask how I can start the business. They don't know, right? You are saying like that.
No, not like that. If they don't do any business also, they have some ideas, but you can talk with only two or three persons. Don't go with other 10 to 10 members, 12 members or like that. But don't first of all you have to put it in your secret. That is very important. Your ideas should not share to everyone. That is very important. They'll copy.
Okay, okay.
This is
Nice,
the
nice.
first secret actually.
Okay, so today you are going to share some secrets with our group also. Next, we
Yeah.
are moving to the what do you enjoy most about leading a school? Means you are Montessori school. What is the enjoyable moment?
When our parents are coming to me and they praise their children and they praise me at this some other situations like psychological aspects and all these things, my children is now like this on you given this type of path at that time. That's why now my child is very blessed like that at that time. One or two parents also, it's a very precious moment for me.
Wow, right. And how do you stay motivated in day-to-day life basis? Because see, in everywhere we have some challenges, maybe from student side, maybe from your side, anything. What is your motivational point? What are your unwinding? Already you are taken, but you need to be go with some little bit of day.
So actually, I'm just if you have anything, you'll be there. You should stop there only. Our thought process. If in I'm going from the home, I just stop everything in the home only. Whenever going to the school, I'll just working with the school things only. If parent will come, I'll talk with them and convince with them, and I'll go with them. Like that, I'll move on. In the if the child parents or if the children have some issues, I will talk with the children and I can continue. I will discuss and everything you should like I will change the pattern to the children also. And also if anything children is probably is not working well and I'll talk with the parents. They call and I call them and come to I call them and please come to the school and I'll discuss everything, like what you are doing with the children, how you are working with the children, how you are time spending with the children, all these things I can work with like that.
Very nice. Okay, so anyone be yourself if you are doing professional work, be with your profession, and if you are doing your personal work, be with your personal work.
Yeah,
Right?
leave the space. After that, only you can think about that. Once you come to the home, don't think about your business space.
Yes, yes, yes.
That is very important. You can talk the things, but don't. carry to the home. Home things don't carry to the workplace.
Okay.
This is
And since how many years you are started and from started with the one student. Now how many students you have, Nisha?
now 60 students. I started. This is sixth year, my sixth year actually. 2 years Corona killed my business actually because they are small children, so parents are not interested to show send the school. Now okay, I never think about the strength of the children. I'm always think about the quality of my education and quality of my system. That's it. I never now really I'm telling I'm not working for money type actually. I'm financially well settled family, but I don't but this is my passionate. So I want to work with the children is my passion because I learned everything from my son. So I have to implement for the other children the same way.
Beautiful, Nisha,
So
man,
yeah.
beautiful.
So my guru is my son. That's it. Everything I learned with him. Everything. Now also, if anything comes, I just work with my son only. He only my strength and
Inspiration and everything.
everything.
Peace and strength, everything, right? Maybe Nisha, man, are you there? I hope.
I think it got stuck, ma'am. So
So meanwhile, Nirja madam will join. Madhu, please reach out to her. And if you have any question regarding about the today's session, why we are taking this topic and why we are introduced in health sessions as a entrepreneur, right? How many of you thinking like that? Anyone? Because all these sessions are mostly interactive sessions. Soumya, VO, okay, Madhu, okay. Yeah. So behind the reason, I'm going to give the clarity. Okay. So behind starting all these means a new topic, and because women have that power within herself. But if we are finding ourselves, right, we can create so many things. For example, we are living in a very remote village also. We can create so many things with your education. Without any education also, so many women are creating, they are empowering other women, right? So welcome to Nirja ma'am. Again, I'm going to add the spotlight. Okay, I hope. Okay, Maha is saying, okay. And so, do you have any advice? Someone who want to start their own entrepreneur means own business only with any field, not only nutrition, not only like Ms. Jamini started in her education field, and anybody want to explore their creative ideas. So, what is your advice, ma'am? Unmute yourself.
So before what I said means just you sit and close your eyes and write down your interests and everything, put it on the paper, or at least you can work on like that, and you can discuss with your family first. Whatever who is your close to you, and also like if father or mother, like husband, everything that is very important because family support only develops very well as actually if without family support also you can start talking with them lots and lots of times actually for this position also I worked a lot for myself actually before my husband is not interested to show work like this because we don't want money and everything why should you want to work like this and everything but I asked so many times later on he encouraged me like this and all these things. So please try, not don't try one or two times. You can try more times. Definitely they can it will work one day definitely.
It's a beautiful news, ma'am, because every woman has some dreams about their financial health. Maybe they want to freedom their work lifestyle. Means somebody wants to work in part time, other maybe they have some passion. They want give their skills to other. They want to share knowledge in their free time. So if you have any ideas about to start the entrepreneurship, so please think and sit, and you can do the journal, and with the journal you will get the clarity what Nirjamina is saying, and you can take the family support. This is the very valuable point. Okay, so family support is very much needed. So you need to be discussed not only one time, maybe you can start discuss 2 times, 3 times if you have. First to clarify about yourself. If you have that confidence, okay, so automatically maybe after 1 or 2 times if they can hesitate, but they can support with you, because anything we need to start means family support means with the children, spouse and in-laws, anyone maybe, so we need the support with the moral or maybe with the physical, right?
Yeah, it's really compulsory for family support. Then only we can do anything.
Yes.
If you lost also, they can only support us and they can only bear us and everything. That's fine if they scold us also. It's a fine because that is for ourselves only, right? If parents will scold, that's fine for us. But if mother-in-law and husband also scold, that is also fine for us. No worries. Okay.
Yeah, we are proud about you, Nirja Gopala, really, because see, many women think that after children, what we can start, I can't do this work, or maybe I can't do that work, maybe we have the full time. So, wasting up the time. If you have passion, if you want to learn something new, other maybe you want to start anything. Many people are started their own business, like in pickles also, means everything is important, not a
Yeah,
small
what I'm
business,
telling means
not a big.
please set a time for your choice and whatever you want to start some business. So I have to work this time only. 2 to 4 is okay for me. So you can go for that time only. Don't go for another time. Okay. If you have children, so we have to set up. We have look after the children also. So that is very important. We don't leave the children nowadays. If you leave the children also, that is very damaging of child life. So don't do that thing. Okay, please. Now my children grown, so that's why we are doing lots and lots of all the times night outs and all these things. Before that, m- my son, after 4 years I started this school. So we have to give very important for our children life also.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. And Mahalakshmi is saying, as a woman, we should move forward, whatever the obstacles in the life. Very good, Maha. Okay, for this is applicable to every woman. Okay,
Obstacles
so
are very common, in every situation. Every woman have different types of obstacles. That's it. But we have to fight it and we can move on. That's it.
very nice.
So that's what I'm telling you. Just sit it down, calm down yourself, take a deep breath, and just work it simply.
Very good.
Madhu raised a hand.
After listening, Nirja ma'am, so how many of you want to thinking we need to start something? Otherwise, we need to move out our comfort zone. Anyone? Madhu, Soumya,
Yes.
Sudha ma'am. Yes. It's a good inspiration to everyone, right? And appreciation to Nirja ma'am.
Thank you, thank you. So if you have any questions, please ask. No worries.
So, ma'am, actually, I want to say one thing first. So, then I'll ask a question also. So, the thing is, I like two important parts from what she said. So, first thing is definitely separating the workplace and the home place. So that is most important, which many of the women do struggle, because when they mix both the things, so definitely there is a lot of struggle, because when it happens for men also. So when the workplace comes to home, definitely it's a struggle. For women, it is more difficult to handle. So that is one best point I liked it. And also taking the first step. whatever may come, see, because whatever from she has said, so she is financially already stable, so she need not do it, but she followed her passion and taking that first step. So what we want to start, at least understanding what we want to do. So that is a very big step for many of us. So I think that 2 points I really want to appreciate her for this. So, and also like,
Beautiful, Majan.
yeah, ma'am. So one question I just want to ask her. So like, I just want her to explain about the Montessori itself, because being raised one of my kid in Montessori environment, I just wanted her to throw some light on outdoor activities of Montessori environment. So just in case if anybody is aware and still have little kids making choices to choose a Montessori, so that would be helpful. Thank you. Appreciate both of you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. No, the importance of outdoor activities particularly. Like,
You are okay, Madhu. Actually, whenever physical activities are good, then mental stability also very good to the children. So physical activities are really very needed to the children, because if you look back to our childhood, how we enjoyed our childhood. Please, every parent will think it of. Very important. What type of games we played in our childhood. Nowadays, children are not playing the same way. Nowadays, children are going outside and playing outside. Those are not working. So everything comes like swimming, like this, everything like that. So just give some time to the children, every parent, and just take to them outside, and you can you can take your children. That is very very important. Then only their physical balance and mental balance will be balanced. It's very important. You also, if you physically um, strong, then you can mentally be strong. Otherwise, if your physical fitness not strong, so you are mentally almost collapse. So that's why please maintain the physical balance and mental balance same level. Like the same way, children also same.
Yeah. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Thank you. Actually, when we talk about the Montessori education, it is totally child-centered, isn't it? Totally child-centered. It's child-oriented, their physical and mental development.
Yes.
So this is a couple of years on the very initial stage of Montessori education, sorry. Like next they move forward for the next level of education. So if a person is running, like ma'am, you are running Montessori school, so do you affiliate yourself with the other schools where they concentrate on the child development, or your children directly go to any other school like government school, private school, corporate school, any kind of school? Or do you focus that the children who are studying under your guidance with child centered, or you're focusing on your children, so if they have to develop the same mental stability and physical health, are you trying to approach to that kind of schools? See, I know this may be irrelevant question on this platform, but for a business perspective, if anybody wants to start the Montessori education or schools, definitely they should have some plan for progressing their children in proper way or correct path. So may I know, like, are you going to affiliate, or do you affiliated with the schools which have the same kind of mindset for the higher educations?
So actually, after you are asking about after Montessori, like preschool,
Yes. Yeah,
first class to
actually,
third grade, right? You are
yeah,
asking
would,
about
yeah. Yeah, I would like to clarify. Like in Montessori, that is very child-centered, and you're concentrating on their mental health at the same time physical health, so that they can develop properly. Their development should be very good in very good environment. But once they move out of the Montessori, they'll go to
yeah.
the further education. So, what is your plan for the children, because they are in very good environment, and suddenly if they are put in a corporate school or in government school, they are only focused academics, as I know, as I heard from others. So what is your plans as a business entrepreneur?
Yeah. Actually, at that time you have to think of it the child education, because you have to look after the education system, how it works. It is like activity based learning or something like that is the, and you have to go for the Waldorf method also. This is also one of the activity based learning to the children. But if you don't have more Waldorf method schools, just you can work, they can only sustain after 6 months or the 8 months, 1 year. But I think they don't never struggle, because even my children also, they are going out, they enjoyed
Okay.
the system, because something maybe some gap is there, definitely I can understand, but it's only 40% gap, I think. So 60% they can maintain it, no problem.
So, I mean, I can understand, like, once they move to the other schools, they will adjust
They
very
can,
easily within 5, 6 months time
because they
period,
are
isn't it?
children, right? They are 6 to 7 years, right? They can easily adopt that climate and that environment.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Right.
Good perception, Sudha madam and Nija madam also. And I hope Madhu, Kushali is went to Mansuri. Kushali or Komal?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I just want to talk a few points here because uh, she has been in Montessori like for almost 2.5 years. So, but I think the situation here in India is a bit different these days. We have inquired quite a bit of schools for her. So there are still Montessoris which take till 12th grade. So there are some schools based in Hyderabad,
Yeah,
which
I
I
would like to share, Madhu,
Some
actually.
elementary schools
yeah,
are there,
ma'am.
maybe 2 to 3 schools are there in Hyderabad, elementary schools. Actually, Montessori schools are run more in Bangalore, actually.
Mm.
Elementary
Here
schools
also
are
there are quite a few schools. But actually after coming here, it is like when you are in a Rome, be a Roman. So definitely they have to get adjusted to the education system here. So I don't think long term it will definitely not work because the kids, as she said, it might take a bit of time to get adjusted, but once they are in, so they will get settled at after some point of time.
Oh,
But definitely,
okay.
if there is a chance, and if there is a chance to continue with the same thing or same curriculum, if we can support, definitely that's a very good thing because we loved Montessori like anything. Because my kid has started writing ABC in the sand. So she started learning ABC in the sand itself. I never taught her anything. I never made her write on pen or paper or slate anything. So she started writing ABCs in sand and she learned like that only. So we are pretty much happy with the system, but it wasn't possible for us later.
and
Means
here.
every
Oh,
system have pros and cons. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, yeah.
So actually here, actually we never rush the child in the Montessori. That is very important actually. And we never compare ourselves and our children with any children. That is also very important, because some other children is writing 1 to 500 numbers, 1 to 1,000 numbers like that. But in Montessori, they can read and write later on after finishing their up to 6 years education. Everything it will develop. So we have to wait. Once we will put on Montessori schools, we have to wait for the result at the end of the 6 years. That is very important. Some children will learning slow, some children will learn fast. So we have to wait. Even
It's like
ourselves also
our
same.
ancient
Actually,
story.
some business will grow fast, some business will grow slowly. Like that only. So we
Like
have to wait.
ancient Indian system also had the same group class means we are attached with the nature. Okay. And
And we have so many
Samya,
schools, like, in Hyderabad, blue blocks are there. It is up to 12th standard. Adolescents also there in that, in blue blocks. Like, and Pebble Creeks in ECL, Hyderabad, Montessori, Pebble Creeks. So many schools are there actually, if you want to continue in Montessori. In Bangalore, I think lots of schools are there. Montessori schools, lots and lots of schools are there. Elementary also there, I think, Madhu.
okay, Soumya is saying thank you, Nija ma'am. Yeah, sure. Okay, means Soumya giving the answer. I
Yes, ma'am.
hope
Actually, a few days ago, I had a conversation with Madhu as well regarding the same thing, actually, Montessori school of, teaching and all that. I have searched for these schools for my own child. Like Sudha ma'am has, she has raised the question, right? I mean, how children can adopt to other schools and all. In case if we are taking up Montessori school to run a business also, how we can integrate with other schools, because other schools don't have such kind of mentality, like to incorporate all these things. They are always in a rush. Otherwise, they would themselves have invested in such type of teaching methodology or something. So Montessori methodology is quite different, and it's a child based learning, I can say. They're at their own pace, they will learn everything. And here in Hyderabad, we have a school which is totally Montessori based till 12th standard, actually. But with CBSE, they cannot follow this Montessori way of teaching. So they have adopted for the Cambridge, curriculum and everything. That's what the principal had to say to me. Because with CBSE, we cannot do this. That is one thing. But I really loved the way the children were able to understand what is A plus B whole square is all about. Why do we do this? We most of us, we don't know why A plus B
Plus
whole
the
square
whole
is.
square also, it is in a hands-on activity.
Exactly. Yeah, ma'am. And even the children were just given some blocks to hold in their hands, and they can
Oh,
easily
actually,
recognize.
I have to clarify
Yeah.
one thing. In
Yeah.
elementary school, definitely they can work on CBSE syllabus.
Okay.
Some
I mean,
schools
the
will
school
work with
is.
some. No, no,
Yeah.
definitely we should maintain some curriculum. Is it state or central or ICIC different? But
Yeah.
CBSE syllabus also work. CBSE syllabus also, CBSE curriculum also working in some schools. So you
Okay.
just go and think it, because if the flashcards and the material is there, so you don't think because we are not running any curriculum, we are running the curriculum. But in that we can work with this also.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they were following the Cambridge ones, like they
It
did not
depends on,
choose for
like
any
what
of
I'm telling,
the.
depends on the school actually.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So
Hmm.
yeah, there are very less availability of Montessori way of teaching schools here in
Now
Hyderabad
only
or
I'm
any place
telling
in
only
India.
3 to 4 schools only in Hyderabad.
Mm-hmm.
That is only elementary, I think. That is also
Yeah,
in one Medipatnam Blue Blocks and some
yeah.
Kukatpalli Jidimetla area one thing and ECL Pebble Creek.
True.
Hmm.
Thank
If
you,
you want any
Nirja
more
madam.
information, I will give it to you. Don't worry, okay?
Yes, I will forward to anybody want. Okay. Anyway, we are sharing the Google form also in a group. Okay. So anybody wants to further regarding about today's session, any queries, just you can need to fill the form. And why I have chosen means we are the holistic coaches. What we are talking now, right, for everyone. So if we can go to the nature like a Montessori school, right, with our children. So everything will be taught by with nature only, right? So that is a beautiful concept. As a holistic coaches, as a holistic nutrition marks we are presenting, and in this journey Nirja Gopalam is chosen as a entrepreneurship, right? And thank you for today coming this session, madam, and thank you for everyone who are joined today's session. And tomorrow we are going to Sharlu Bajaj, okay, her session, and a very interesting topic about the bones health. And tomorrow we will meet at 5:30 p.m. again. And thank you once again, madam, and thank you for everyone to joining and listening patiently. I'm
Thank
going
you.
to
Thanks a
start.
lot.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.